And welcome back to See the Stories on the 3 Hour News Show. We're still discussing anger management for teenagers and also my future anxiety right here.
So if you were saying that at the age of 25, the brain is fully developed, that means the first time I consumed alcohol, my brain was not really fully developed.
Yes.
I was 17. Did it do that much?
Should you disclose that information here?
It's okay. It's okay. No, this is a time that you can share and also, learn from anybody else's experience.
There's actually a not so fun fact about that.
Really?
So when you're under 25, you are way more susceptible to being addicted to something.
Okay, good thing that I'm not.
So it's a good thing that you're not addicted.
That's what you think.
And hopefully your friends aren't either.
But we were also discussing about this like yesterday I told you, but in the theme of bullying, the psychologist that we spoke to saying that parents play a significant role in shaping the behavior of a kid, but in that sense, not only parents as personal, but as an institution like a family, can it also impact the teen's behavior? I mean, the dynamic in the family.
Yes, definitely it can. Because your parents, or even your family, they're the first people that you kind of learn from, right, in your life.
Yeah.
And they are the people who show you what's normal and what isn't normal. So if in your family, physical abuse is normal, if, giving harsh discipline with, punishments that use physical, kind of abuse like that is normal, then you will think that, hitting your friend when they do something wrong is normal. And
or when the parents the kids see the parents hit someone or something.
Or when the dad hits the mother.
Yeah.
And then they think it's normal for them to hit their girlfriend. It's something that we model, right, from our parents or from our family or from our siblings, basically. And that becomes something very crucial in their lives. So that's why when somebody does a violent behavior, usually it isn't their first time doing it. It isn't their first time knowing about it. They learn about it somewhere.
So that is the familiar thing for them.
Oh, I did read somewhere that some not serial killers or murderers have known to have been abusive to like small animals.
Animals, yes.
That is a really big factor. Your upbringing.
The upbringing.
So are there any early warning signs that schools and parents should be aware, to identify potential issue before they escalate?
Well, like I said before, sudden changes of behavior, or even on a daily basis, we do get angry, right? And you can see how your child reacts when your kid's angry. Okay, does she or he have to, throw things? Or is it a kind of thing where he or she knows how to regulate their emotions, using music or maybe journaling? That's like healthy coping skills, right? But once you see that they are physically harming other people or emotionally harming other people or even themselves, doing self-harm, that is definitely a sign for you to do something, to intervene. That is the number one thing. And then the second thing is usually the teachers know. So when you have the opportunity to talk with the teachers who see them every day, ask them about, your child's behavior. How are they at school? What happens when they get bad grades? What happens when things happen that aren't, what they expect, or they can't control certain situations? Those are the kind of things that you need to keep an eye on and kind of explain to your children what they should do and they shouldn't do. And it's also the best way, of course, to teach your children is by showing them, not by talking.
Live by example.
Yes, walk the talk. If you say that, that's not healthy, when you're angry, you should journal, you should, sing, you should do whatever, but do not harm others or yourself. And then when you're angry, and then you kind of say mean things, and then you punch a wall, it's going to be difficult for your kid to understand what they should do.
Yeah, but of course, this discussion is for parents who care, right?
Yes.
Because I'm sure there are a lot of parents who
Who
are
might
Protect
not
their
care.
children.
Yeah.
That's also another factor.
Yeah, because when you have children, but then your children go to school with other children whose parents don't care, right?
Yeah.
I think
And
that's very-
also for that particular case, we also spoke the other day, other day about how to heal your childhood trauma before you can actually have kid on your own. So you have to,
Wow.
resolve your own problem before you can resolve your kid's problem, and that's another case. That's
Yes.
another thing to talk about.
Yes.
But this is very alarming.
Yes.
Because the case of bullying and also violation have gone rocketed for the past couple of months, and we saw it across the country, not only in Jakarta, but also in some other provinces as well. So this is something that you parents, because this is more for parents, for you parents to be able to help your kids and also probably help yourself first
Yes.
before you help your kid. Oh my God. This is something
Yeah.
worrying you that
I'm
much?
worrying. I'm worrying. I'm usually more smiles than this. This is a
Yeah.
This is a forced smile.
Yeah, he's smiling outside,
Yeah.
but not in the inside.
Yes.
Okay, before we end our discussion, our friend Ranga will join us with the Myth or Fact Challenge. Ranga,
Yay.
come in.
Yes. Hello, welcome.
Mahari, this is Ranga. Ranga, this is Mahari.
Yes, we met, and you guys been having so much fun talking about.
Fun.
It's not fun
for
for
me.
me.
Fun, I
For
know,
me,
but it's
not-
more
not for
information, it's
Yasha.
more knowledge. I think that says something, right? You guys been talking about discussing the anger management for teenagers.
Yes.
Now, I want to test you guys. Well, before I go too far, you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
have to hold those, right?
I like that.
Did you hear the sigh? Did you hear the sigh?
Right. It's been a long
my
day for
God.
Yasha, it seems. Yes.
Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna say 5 statements here for you two, right? And then you're gonna tell me whether it's gonna be a myth or a fact. And I'm gonna get help, of course, from our expert in the studio. All right. So there's gonna be 5 statements that I'm gonna read out loud, and you guys gonna tell me. All right. We're gonna have the first one. Let's have the first one in here, please. So, myth or fact? Ignoring your anger makes it go away.
Myth.
Are they right?
They are correct. That's such
Yes.
a relief. That's such a relief. I mean, for other generations, maybe they would think that's a fact, right? Avoiding emotions will make it go away.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
positively, and then it will go away. But it is definitely a myth because suppressing your emotions is very bad for your health in general, physical and mental.
Yeah.
Because when you suppress it, your body is in a constant stress kind of situation because it doesn't actually go away. It kind of just sinks in there. And then it goes out in your relationship, it comes out in the way that you think, you have a more negative view of the world because your anger is not expressed in healthy ways. So, express
yes.
your anger in healthy ways, okay?
All
Yes,
right.
I express my anger
Well
in
noted.
eating.
In eating, in exercising, right? There's many ways to do it. Okay, cool.
He must be really angry.
I eat.
You never know. All right. Okay. The second one we have is myth or fact. Some people are just easily angry and it cannot be helped.
Oh, that's sad.
Wait, some people are just easily angry and it can't be helped. It's a myth.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
Fact.
Myth bags.
Different answer.
All right.
Fact.
Okay, so the first part of it, some people are born more easily angry. That part is a fact.
Yes,
But the end
nature.
of it, and it can't be helped, is a myth.
Oh, 50-50.
So you got, both credits for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So
Because-
how do we go about?
Because definitely, I mean, I was talking about the temperaments, right? Some people
Yes.
are more sensitive with their emotions, and some people rely on their emotions more in making decisions than other people who are maybe more rational. But if you are an emotional person, you're sensitive, it doesn't mean that you have to let your emotions rule your life. You can learn on how to regulate them, how to express them healthily, so that you do not have to be involved in violent behaviors or even in kind of situations that are harmful to yourself or to others.
Okay.
So there is hope, guys. There is
Yeah,
hope.
There is hope. Of course, there is hope. All right. Let's go to the next one. Myth or fact? It is acceptable for men to show their anger, but not their other emotions.
Oh, it's a myth.
Myth, myth.
Okay, I like this. I like this. Men empowerment, right?
Yes.
We're
So
sensitive.
it definitely is a myth, even though socially, sometimes for men, it is more acceptable for them to show anger in unhealthy ways, which is not good, not good. I mean, men who are angry and show their anger in healthy ways are sexy, right? In healthy
Whoa,
ways.
be
Healthy
careful
ways.
with that statement.
Yeah.
And definitely it is completely normal and it should be acceptable for men to express their other emotions because they're just humans, right? They feel all emotions just like women do.
True.
But you have to kind of express your emotions in the relevant context, right?
Yeah.
Not just everywhere. Okay.
All right. Okay, good one. Next up, myth or fact. It is all right to take my anger out on things around me as long as it's not a person.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That's
What do you think?
a myth.
Myth.
Okay. That's true. It is a myth. Not only because you're not allowed to do that to animals as well.
Oh, yeah.
But in general, it's better to learn healthy coping ways that involve non-violent kind of behaviors, right? So even if you do have an anger problem and you kind of punch people or stuff like that, you get involved in fights, it's okay to gradually modify your behavior by punching a pillow maybe, right? But after that, after you're on that level, definitely try to find other ways so that that's not the first resort you go to when you're angry, to try and punch something, okay?
Try not to be violent.
Try not to be
But
violent.
it's not to
Not
be violent.
Nothing living.
Yeah.
Not a living being.
But even, you shouldn't throw things and break things.
Yep.
In general, you
It's
shouldn't.
expensive. I'm telling you, it's expensive.
That's good. All right, I think we have one more. Myth or fact. Anger is a negative emotion.
Oh.
Oh, this is hard.
This is, yeah.
It's like it's a definition. How should we answer this? Okay, well, you know what?
No.
I'm just gonna go
No,
with
myth.
fact.
Okay.
Just so that
It's
we
a
have
myth.
so things get interesting around here.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, anger can definitely impact yourself negatively, right? But anger is not a negative emotion. Anger is a neutral emotion, just like any other emotion. Okay,
I'm so angry. I got it wrong.
somebody needs some anger management.
Management going.
You can't break things.
Yeah, don't break your Don't punch things.
Don't punch things.
Just
No
punch
violence.
Hans.
No violence, especially right now, too.
But what was I saying? Negative is not a negative emotion. I mean,
Anger is
is
not
not
a
a negative emotion. Anger is a normal emotion, healthy emotion. It's completely neutral. And feeling angry actually can be a good thing. If you never felt angry, then you probably would never step up for yourself. We would probably, still be under the government of another country, right?
Yes.
If we were not angry about that situation, if we were not angry about current situations, about discrimination, then
Yeah.
there will be no progress.
Okay.
So being angry can be a good thing as long as you express it again and again in healthy ways.
In healthy ways.
In healthy ways. That's the underlining of everything right now.
Everything should be in a healthy way.
healthy ways.
Yes.
All right, do we have another one? No, we don't.
Yes.
That was good.
Mutiara, thank you. Yeah.
That far
You know
we
what?
understood.
Yes, I like how we ended this whole conversation. I'm, almost over my anxiety over
Yeah.
the earlier part
In a
of
healthy
our
way.
discussion. Yes, yes, in a healthy way.
In a healthier way,
Yes.
yes.
Healthy way.
Yes. All right, guys. Mutiara, thank you for coming in, and thank you for the very, very good discussion. With all of us here. Hopefully that we can help people around us. That's
And also
hoping for
ourselves.
that.
Ourselves.
And
Ourselves
yeah.
first.
Oh, I forgot about
Help
that.
yourself
That's
first
right.
before you help the others.
There you go. Thank you very much. All right, guys. See the stories will continue after the break. Stay with us.
Semangat.